for that. I hope I deliver. But so I'm an American, as I imagine most of you guys are, and it's pretty cool. But I feel like sometimes we get pretty arrogant. Like Americans, I feel like, are the dude that goes on Facebook and posts shirtless photos, just flexing. You know, everyone thinks we're like a giant douche. But and then, for example, like the whole world's favorite sport is football with a U and then the little thing on it. But we're like, oh, that's not cool. We're gonna make football, and then the only people that can use their feet are the kicker and the punter, the two least respected people on the team. And then also, you know, everyone knows what a Swiss Army knife is. I guess the Swiss give it to like their army officers and then their army in general. And then we're like, oh, that's cute. You give it to your army, we'll sell it to Boy Scouts for $20. And then I think we should just renovate the Statue of Liberty. It should just be her like giving the finger in one hand and then just a selfie in the other. And speaking of pride and stuff, I just read an article put out by Forbes of the top places for young professionals to move to and live. And Salt Lake City wasn't on the list, which I wasn't really surprised about. But number 6 was Detroit. So then I was surprised. I was like, you know, what are we doing wrong as a city? Detroit shouldn't be beating us in anything. They're ahead on the apocalypse. They got like a jump start. You know, the only thing they should be beating us in is just murders per day or something. Like when I think of Detroit, I just think of the Detroit Lions getting murdered, or that awful show Hardcore Pawn that no one should watch, and none of those entice me. You know, but our top tourist attraction is like the Mormon Temple, which I mean that's not cool. Like no offense, but we need to spruce it up. We should put like a roller coaster through it. We need to get a big ass pool, a lifeguard, an open bar. You know, I think we should crowdfund it. Come on. All right, anyway, that's it. I'm Spencer Brown. Thanks. Have a good night. You think his afterlife, he just wants to be like a big meet and greet? You know how many people die, you know? So anyway, plus he had it rough enough when he was alive, you know? His overbearing father made him the Messiah. I mean, he probably had other passions he wanted to pursue. I know he liked carpentry. He could have been like, home makeover Jerusalem edition or something. But instead he just was brutally murdered in his early 30s. But so if and when I go to heaven, if I ever, you know, I won't just meet him. Maybe I'll see him at like a restaurant or something. I'll just like try and sit at a table near him, and then I'll just sneak a camera phone photo when he's not looking, upload it, you know, hashtag my savior, that's it. Then I'll leave him alone. That's his privacy. Just leave Jesus alone, you starfuckers, you know? So anyway, on a completely different note, I've been trying to eat healthier, and so I look at the ingredients of everything I eat, and I notice that beer, it's just like water, wheat, and barley. And so that's like probably the healthiest thing I've ever heard of. It sounds like a superfood. I should eat that every morning instead of oatmeal. And then if I wash it down with a glass of wine made of grapes, get that serving of fruit, I'm halfway to a well-balanced breakfast. So that's it. That's my plan. All right. Thanks.
Thank you for that, everyone.